Hey everybody, wanted to introduce you to Brik. Brik is a 11-month-old boxer puppy who was one of our pups from Nadia and Solja. He was born September 24th, 2013. Brik came back to us from a abusive, neglectful, ignorant home. We placed him in a home that we thought would be a good one. It turned out it was horrible. I don't think they intentionally hurt Brik, but they allowed him to be hurt and damaged very, very, very badly. When he arrived on the 24th of August, it's now September 2nd, he was so underweight, covered with scars. I went to see Brik, when they arrived. Brickers! And he looked like Cujo. He came out of the car just snarling, barking, trying to back out of his collar, attack us, attack everybody. I have never seen anything like it in my life. Could not believe it was one of my puppies, one of my sweet little puppies. And he was the biggest cuddler of his litter. But these people had 5 out-of-control foster children. 3 of whom were severely autistic and pretty much scream all day. Screamed in the dog's face. I don't know what all else went on. They also had an adult boxer, female, which they portrayed to me as being this, wonderful babysitter, kind, gentle dog. Well, this boxer began attacking Brik immediately when they got him home at 8 weeks, and they didn't tell me. They lied when I asked how Brik was doing. We got his vet records, which I'm amazed and grateful that they did at least get Brik vet help. But he was attacked badly enough to need sutures, wound dressings, and antibiotics 4 times. That's documented in the vet records. So when this starts on a puppy at 8 weeks of age, well, you see what the results of that was. They also allowed this other dog to bully Brik out of his food. So he is severely malnourished to the point where the vet rated his body condition a 3 out of 9. That's pretty bad, folks. That's definitely starvation mode. So anyway, it just broke my heart. We're going to be, if we do have any more puppies, the application is going to change to the point where most people won't qualify for one of our pups. And they'll also be spayed or neutered before they leave. They won't be leaving till they're 12 weeks old. There's going to be a whole list of new requirements for one of our pups because of Brik. I've been working with him since he got here. He, on the 4th day here, because they were not truthful with me about how he, has been abused by the other dogs, I let him be with his mother, Nadia, while I was supervising. He did great for 2 days, but on the 3rd day, out of the blue, Nadia walked near his food dish, and it turned Cujo and came flying airborne across the kitchen at Nadia and me, who was getting in between. Just all teeth and claws, and it wasn't a warning to stay away from his food. It was, I'm going to kill you now. And he was completely oblivious to me trying to stop him. I grabbed a stool that I had at my kitchen counter and got it between him and Nadia, stayed behind me. She's so smart and intuitive, and I got her to the door, opened the door, and she rushed out, and he slammed into the door, still going at her. But fortunately, you know, he didn't make contact with her at all. But a dog that shows that level of aggression will never, ever be able to be placed in a home with other dogs. I don't care how much training you do. He has the capacity to behave that way, so he'll never be able to be trusted, as far as I'm concerned. I don't care how much rehab we do. I would never trust him with my dogs unsupervised, unleashed. So it's a shame. It's heartbreaking. And he has just this total fear, aggression reaction to any new object, person, dog. He was afraid of the outdoors. He would not go outdoors. He would go into panic. I think that maybe some of the attacks happened outdoors. Yeah, because he runs to the door and is just, you know, in a panic, slamming himself against the door trying to get in the house. But he's over that now. He's not doing that anymore. But that's how he was the first 3 days. Not house trained, not crate trained. What I'm thinking happened is that they probably just kept him outside most of the time, and I know they don't have a fence. Because he's fearful of the crate as well as the outdoors. So, but I'm thinking some of these attacks happened when he was outdoors, and that's why he was so afraid of the outdoors. But as you can see, he's liking outside now. So he's learning. He had never been on a leash. He just would plant his feet and try to back out of the leash, shake his head, go into panic mode. But we got him past that. He's walking good on the leash now. We're teaching him to heel. He heels very well. He has learned how to sit. He's learned how to, I have this rug here, this is his place. He's learned a place command. He doesn't do it all the time, especially if there's distractions, but he does know the place command. So we're making a lot of progress. He's eating now. He was too anxious to even eat the first 3 days that he was here. I had to hand feed him soft food, and even then he wouldn't eat very much. But now he's got a good appetite, so he's eating on his own, doing a good job. He went in yesterday to the vet and was neutered, and came out of that great, except they had to come out to the van where I had Brik and give him a sedative shot before we could even get him in the place. We had to muzzle him because, of course, he went Cujo as soon as the vet techs approached the car. And when he saw the other dogs and people out there, he was terrified, and he's so fearful that he actually poops on himself, lets go of his bowels and his bladder when he gets like that. It's the worst case of fear I've ever seen in my life. So, he's got a lot of scars on him. I don't know if you can see those. Brickers, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Say hi. Yeah, say hi. He's a good boy. He's got some really bad scars on his shoulders, on his butt, all over his ears, in his groin. He's been through the mill. But we plan to work with Brik as long as it takes. We're not going to euthanize Brik. We're not going to rehome Brik until he's safe to be with people. And he's going to take a poop right now. I'm sure you don't want to see that. So he may never leave here. We'll just have to see. But he is on a mild tranquilizer. It's all natural. It's made from milk proteins, and it's called Zylkene, Xylkene. It's used a lot in Europe. It's not real popular here yet. It's actually over the counter and you don't need a prescription for it. But it is very mild. I can't say it makes a major difference or anything like that. So So, and as you can see, this is Brik's natural way of being. He's just a nervous wreck all the time. So, we're trying to relax Brik. And I'm going to get some videos of me while we're training. And just at different points throughout the next year so you can track Brik and see how this all goes. So anyway, I thank you for watching. And have a great day. Please have your dog spayed or neutered. A lot of this aggression and behavior stuff that he has been exacerbated by the fact that he was not neutered, and he's a teenager. So he's got that on top of all the trauma that he's been through. So anyway, that's, like I said, one thing that if we do have another litter of puppies, they will be spayed or neutered before they leave here, which I hate doing because, you know, they've done studies and have shown that it can affect the ACLs of the dogs if they're neutered before 6 months of age. But I've found this is not the only case of people who have not neutered and spayed their puppy after they promised to do so. So from now on, we'll just be making sure they don't have that option anymore. Puppies will be spayed or neutered before they leave, and they'll be crate trained. They will know their basic commands: sit, stay, come. They'll be leash trained. They'll be socialized to all types of situations. They'll have their puppy shot series complete. They won't be going home till they're 12 weeks old, and they will be much more expensive. So, a lot of changes coming, but for good reason, because I can't, now that this has happened, I can't in good conscience continue to breed the way I was. So, I trusted people and found out they're not trustworthy for the most part. Well, for some part. I have a lot of great families too. I know most of my puppies are having just a great life, but we want to make sure this never happens again. He didn't deserve this. So, alright everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching.